Greetings pimps. This video is inspired by a recommended YouTube video where some brain-dead vegan tries to high-road some other brain-dead dude, neither of which understand how objective ethics works and both of which were doing nothing other than making non-argument appeals to emotion and authority. Of course all the NPC commenters eat it up without a second thought. One of these two must be correct, right? Wrong. It is quite simple really. On this channel we all understand UPB, but for anyone that does not, briefly put, it is the only set of secular objective ethics which cannot be logically argued against in the context of debate. All attempts to do so, no matter what, instantly self-detonate, just as saying language has no meaning instantly self-detonates in the context of debate. Honestly, I don't know why I repeat that every time as if NPCs will suddenly comprehend it, but I digress. Now let's get right to the explanation. UPB logically proves only humans have objective moral rights, as other animals cannot comprehend it, thus do not have moral rights and also cannot be held accountable for their moral, so to speak, actions. If a lion kills someone or something, it of course cannot be held morally liable. A human, however, can be. You cannot have moral rights but not be held liable for immoral actions, as that would self-detonate. It must also be stated that the very existence of the state itself is immoral, which also kills the non-vegan's argument in the video I mentioned right away, as he was a statist just like the vegan and was appealing to authority. Thus we can determine killing non-human animals is objectively a null action no matter what, and so is any other action against them, unless of course it is the property of another person. Any attempt to say non-human animals have moral rights is attempted appeal to emotion or authority, thus can be dismissed as a non-argument as it is void of logic. Any attempt to guilt trip about animal rights is a cringe appeal to emotion, and unlike most others I will not tolerate it or let it slide. No argument from logic exists in favor of animal moral rights or veganism, it's all non-argument appeals to emotion or authority. Now, you can of course have the opinion that killing animals is bad. That is all well and good, I would perhaps even tend to agree, however, don't go around claiming you have any sort of logical, moral high ground, as you only stand in the pool of emotion and authority that is void of even a single drop of logic. That opinion, even if we share it, is just that, a subjective opinion. Meanwhile what I speak of here with UPB is inarguable objective fact, no matter how much it makes you angry. Yes, objective ethics, in the context of debate, exists, but it simply does not apply to non-human animals. Before we end, this is one last reminder that the contents of this video cannot be logically argued against in the context of debate. All attempts to do so, no matter what, instantly self-detonate, just as saying language has no meaning instantly self-detonates in the context of debate. No matter how much you appeal to emotion, appeal to authority, cry, rage, or scream, you not or refusing to understand UPB is not an argument. Such is UPB. I have no moral issue with vegans or veganism themselves, and of course you are free to believe anything you want. My only quarrel here is that vegans do not stand on any sort of logical, objective moral high ground. It is all based on emotion and authority. Meanwhile my ideology of voluntarism is based solely on the inarguable logic of UPB. That's all for now pimps. We out.